whether it's somebody lying on you and they're like, no, that's not so-and-so. That's not
deep.
so. They'll come and speak on your behalf.
Right.
Yeah, the job easy, man. As long as you treat people right.
Come on now.
What?
It get hard when you start treating people fucked up.
And when you're on a power kick. I had 27 years. I'm retired this year. I'm a guy. And then plus I've been in the military, man. I did my time in the Air Force. So there ain't no power kicking for me nowhere.
Right.
Now I realized.
So you took it to another level mentally.
But I realized he's the foundation. Until he decides to be a supervisor, he's the foundation. Him, senior patrol officers and officers, they are the foundation of this thing.
Right.
And the only way that this thing is going to work right is if I take care of him.
Right.
When he comes to me, hey, Sarge, I'm not feeling today. Can I take a day off? You damn right you can. Because I need you to be feeling it because I don't want nothing to happen to you.
Right.
Other supervisors don't have the concept. Like, shit, no, that's mine.
Right.
For 8 hours, he belongs to me. I'm responsible for him.
Right.
And I don't want shit happening to him.
Real talk.
18 years on the street, I never lost an officer in the line of duty. That's a hard thing to deal with. That's a hard ass thing to deal with.
Right here.
You hear me?
That's a blessing.
That's a hard thing to deal with. So I'm glad, and it's because when they tell me they're not feeling it, I can tell. I know them well enough to know when they bullshit.
Right.
But because I've been there. When you ain't feeling it, dude, I don't want you to say, Sarge, I don't want to go home. I tell you what, I need some help in the precinct.
Right.
But I don't want you out there to call.
Facts.
Yeah.
Something might happen to you or somebody else.
All right,
man, thanks for your time, man. All right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a real mentality, man.
And I try to tell the supervisor this, man. I can't have my guys on. I can't pull no beats, dude. If something happens to them,
right?
Guess what? They're not there now anyway.
Facts.
I'd rather know that. Okay, I let them go today because I know I'm gonna have them tomorrow.
Right.
Tomorrow's gonna be just as busy versus I let them stay out there. Something happened to them, and now they're either in the hospital or they're at home convalescing.
Right.
And now they're not there. Now that beach is empty until they come back.
Right.
They come back.
It's a double loss.
Yeah.
Double loss.
Exactly.
Somebody losing a family member. Yeah. You're using a team player.
Exactly.
And at the same time, if you don't show that type of respect for those guys coming up, they're not going to respect their job position.
Not only that, but you want to know something else? Here's something else. When they become supervisors, how you think they're going to act?
They're going to treat the other person the way they've been treated.
Come on now.
They're going to pass it on.
The thing, see, I've been trying to tell people, it ain't, just like with you.
Right.
It ain't here.
Right. It's a big picture.
It's a big picture.
It's huge.
It's not in this little scope.
What's up, Joe?
Little frame.
Good to see you, man.
It's not here.
Right.
It's not there. And so that's what I try to get them to understand. And it's like, they don't get it. Even when I used to field train, when I was an officer, I used to field train. And my recruits would ask me, or my rookie officer would say, sir, why don't you spend so much time in there on that? I said, because they're having a domestic issue.
Okay.
I want to try to solve the issue.
Right.
The reason why I want to try to solve it is when we get off shift,
the
next officer
don't got to deal with it. That's good.
And he's like,
that's good.
I'm like, yeah. In some cases, you know, domestic calls are some of the most dangerous calls we go on.
I can imagine.
So if I sit there and say, like some officers done, hey, y'all don't shut the fuck up, y'all don't stop this shit, everybody going to jail.
Right.
And then walk out and leave that, I didn't fix nothing. So they nasty. Now when the next officer come, how you think they're gonna treat him?
Disgusting, the way you treated him when you left.
Come on.
And he walked into a pile of stuff that he didn't create.
Right, he didn't even create.
Wow.
He's the victim of it. Now.
Wow.
Even if he's the victor in it, now he had to shoot somebody that he wouldn't have had to shoot if I would have treated him right the first time.
Right.
The picture's big, man.
Right.
And folks don't get that. And you could spill this philosophy. Some people will grasp it. And when I teach at the academy, I spill it all the time.
Okay.
Some people.
You know, I was gonna ask you, man. I thought you was this type of office of a teacher. Like that you give that knowledge. Yeah.
I taught out there I was assigned out there for a total of 6 years.
Right.
So two different tours for 6
Okay.
years. But I go out there and teach all the time. There's like a couple classes I teach.
Right.
So I go out there and teach all the time.
Right.
So, but yeah, definitely, man. Because